The following video is rated Band MA. It contains the following: CBT controversial band topics, TJ terrible jokes, PSO personal subjective opinions.
What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today, right now, at this exact moment, we are about to take a look and listen to the fifth quarter between Grambling State University and Jackson State University. The footage we're going to see in here is courtesy of Brian G Productions. There's a link down in the description below, as well as in the cards at the top. Be sure to go watch that original video so you can see it in its entirety without any of my interruptions, and it's going to look and sound better on that channel, so do that. Shout out to Brian G. Man, I'm letting you know right now, all his stuff is looking top notch, sounds good, looks great. If you have not subscribed to that channel already, please do it right now. It's very worth it. And hey man, and we appreciate you, we love you a lot, and keep doing exactly what you're doing, man. You're doing a great job. This is a fifth quarter battle, which means they are in the stands, and this is how I'm going to score them.
Steven scores each song that the bands play. He does not score by round. This means a battle can end in a tie. To keep things fair, if one band plays more songs than the other, those extra songs will not be included in the final score, though Steven will acknowledge them in the review portion of the video. Just like in sports, scores will pop up on the screen as the battle goes on. 5. Outstanding. No obvious mistakes, flawless execution, and the band's energy has Steven hyped. 4. Very good. Solid performance with few mistakes, but the energy wasn't strong enough to fully excite Steven. 3. Good. The band got through the song, but noticeable mistakes held it back. 2. Fair. Too many mistakes, and the overall execution clearly needs a lot of work. 1. Poor. Way too many mistakes. Honestly, the band should have never left the band room thinking that song was ready. 0. Absolute trash. The performance offended the entire HBCU band world. Steven is furious, and the band director deserves to be fired.
So score along too, and let's see how our scores match up at the end. This is exciting. Now, someone has told me already that the acoustics in this arena, is not in the band's favor, which means I'm strictly scoring the bands on what I hear in this video, and that is it. I was not there, not at all. I was doing something else this past weekend down in Florida. Had a lot of fun with that. Hear about that later in a different video. But right now, sit back and relax, grab your popcorn and snacks, and without any further ado, let's do what it do. Here we go, Grambling State. Yes, I hear those acoustics. All right. Real nice sound from the tubas. Nice dark sound. I love it. All right, let's go, Gremlin. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo. All right, saxophones. Getting hype. Man, we're gonna have some clarity going on with these acoustics, but I'm gonna give that one a 5. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Started everything off. Sounds like Jackson State to me. Nice tubas. Let's go, trombones. All right, gonna get down to 5 as well. Nice job. Clearly, Grambling has a much darker sound, but we all know that Jackson State's already pretty bright. Nothing wrong with that. That's just them. I mean, I prefer dark. Let's go, 2 a.m. Uh-oh, I see the dancers. Yes. I want to say 8 count with just hair flip shits. Nice, tubers. All right, baritones. Welcome to the party, woodwinds. Nice to see you on your feet. Why do woodwinds sit down anyway? Like, what they gotta sit down for? High schools, they all stand up. I don't get it. Ooh-wee. That's a 5. All right, Jackson. They right on your ass. We in the stands now. So far, so good. Let's go. What's this? Yeah. Let's go, J-Sets. This is one of my favorite songs. Not because his last name is Holiday either. I actually like the song. Come on, tubas. Where we at, tubas? Come on, tubas. Man, if those tubas had some darkness to them, cause I know they go them high notes. Come on. We only hear Jackson's tubas when they play high. That's a 5. Nice job, nice job. All right, here we go, Grambling. Let's go, world fame. Everybody knows your name. How's it go? Sound real good. Yes. Y'all hear that difference between the tubas, right? Yeah. Nice dynamics, nice dynamics. I hear what wins. Okay. Nice. Real nice sound, world fame. Real nice, real nice. That's a 5. That's what I'm talking about, tubas. Hey, them low notes is where it matters. Pyramid of sound. Tuba's all up in the baritone range and shit. Let's go, Jackson. Yeah. D'Angelo, man. Oh, man. Come on, tubas. I wish I had an equalizer so I could just turn up the bass on Jackson. It's so bright, especially in this arena. I really love that song, but we can't let that intro go. That's a 4. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. First 4 tonight goes to Jackson. Let's go, Grambling. Try again. Aaliyah. Man, that tuba sounds nice. Where the trumpets at? Come on, trumpets. I hear cymbals. There comes my dog. She's walking over. Hey. Four. The excitement. I kind of lost excitement at the end there. Yeah. There we go, tubas. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. My dog wanted some water. She couldn't get to a water bowl. Okay. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. Right there, I heard he said, get out on 4, Jackson. Yeah. It's like a bunch of noise at the end. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Get out on 4. Yeah. All right, Jackson. All right, tubas. It's like once they get to a certain range, that's when we actually hear them. When they fall below in the lower register, it's almost like they just disappear. Sounds good. This sounds good. Like this range right here. Nice percussion. Yeah. All right, that's a 5. Nice job, Jackson. Oh, now out of here. Nice job, nice job, nice job. I have a book out. It's called The Media Team, How to Record Marching and Concert Bands, available right now on Kindle and paperback available on Amazon. There's a link down in the description below and in the cards at the top. I go step by step on how we record marching and concert bands, everything from parades, halftime shows, gym battles, all the way to concerts on stage. It has step-by-step instructions on where to place the microphones, what kind of equipment you need to have for any kind of budget. If you're starting a media team, if you're just doing this by yourself, all that stuff's in there. It's about 72 pages, very proud of it, but it's real, it's really nice. It's right here, look, there it is. Look, got color pictures and stuff like that. If you purchase the ebook, it's got links to performances to show you exactly what things look and sound like. I'm telling you, it's really nice. And I wrote it for anybody that wants to start a media team for their own band. Do this by yourself. If you're already on a media team and just need a little bit of guidance on what to do in certain situations, it's all right there. It's got everything in there from equipment all the way down to media team safety. It's all in there. So go check that out. It's the only book out there that's specifically for recording marching and concert bands. Be sure to go check it out. Pick up your copy today. It's available right now on Kindle and paperback on Amazon. If you love bands like I do and enjoy my videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more super awesome, great, kick-ass content. Alright, so there you have it. That was the anticipated fifth quarter battle between Grambling State and Jackson State University, and I have it a tie, 23-23. Shout out to Brian G Productions, man. Great stuff, great sound, loved it a lot. I know the acoustics was awful when it comes to bands and stuff like that. Nevertheless, who was there? How did it sound in person? Just curious. I got this thing even because both bands to me sounded even. Now let's talk about it really quickly. When it comes to like the overall sounds of the band, I think both the bands sound really good, of course. I think Jackson State does a great job in the stands. They do a great job every time they play stuff. Grambling, it's a big difference from this year compared to last year. So that's just in a good way, super good way. Grambling sounded good, sounded nice, well balanced. Jackson did too. Personally, I like the darker sounds better when it comes to the bands, like, you know, just the lower parts, like specifically the tubas and stuff. Imagine you're looking at the piano and you're arranging your music. Sometimes it seems like Jackson State just cuts the left part off of the piano and they just start right in this mid-range, just keep going up. You know, that's just their style. They have like this bright sound and everything. I know they can play dark if they wanted to. They have great concert bands, great symphonic bands, stuff like that. But the marching band itself has always been like a bright sounding band in my opinion. Grambling is a more darker sounding band. So I feel like if you're looking at a piano, Grambling utilizes the entire piano a little bit more than Jackson does. For Jackson, all their stuff is kind of like in this mid-upper range type thing. Because sometimes when the sousaphones play lower parts at Jackson, it's like they just disappear. Just straight up disappear. Then when they come in on those, you know, when the sonic boom starts doing the sonic boom thing, and then the sousaphones go way up into like that baritone range and stuff like that, yeah, that's when you hear them loud and clear. Versus Grambling, I can hear their tubas down the lower part, mid part, or whatever they want to do. That's just how they arrange their music, but there's that. Here's the section scores right here. Now, Jackson State woodwinds could not hear you at all in this environment. There was no songs that you all played that actually featured the woodwinds, versus there was one particular song that Grambling did play where you can hear their woodwinds pretty loud and clear, so that's where that came from. I already said all type of stuff about the tubas. I think Jackson State's trombones sound great. From what I heard, Grambling's trombones sound pretty good. Baritones over in Grambling's band was definitely, I think, the most beasting section, if that's the terminology that kiddos like to use nowadays, but definitely a very powerful baritone section over at Grambling. Jackson State, baritones sound good. I think Jackson State has a better balance overall when it comes to just general balance. You can hear the lower brass, upper brass, all that good stuff. You hear the mid voices and everything like that. And for me, the trumpets and upper brass can be turned up a bit. When I say a bit, not a little, not a lot, but a bit. Y'all get it. As far as dancers, was able to see a couple of hair flips here and there because there was people in the way, and of course the angles had a lot to do with it. So hey, I think both dancers did good. And percussion did the best they could with the acoustics. I don't think the percussion was way too loud at all. So therefore, I think from what we were able to hear inside of this arena, percussion did a great job. So there's that. Alrighty, so how did you feel about this battle? I did see the halftime shows. I did see them when I was out of town in Florida this past weekend. And we'll get to those later, but you know, I didn't even have to say it, do I? And as always, this is all my subjective opinion. It means absolutely nothing. Don't take it to heart, but for whatever reason, if you do get bent out of shape about it, you do have three options. You can either grow up, get better, or
shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
Do you agree with the scores that I gave?
Or do you not?
Let me know. Comment down below. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Stephen Holiday Band Critic. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and drop a comment sharing your thoughts. For more captivating content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can further support this channel by clicking the thanks button located right next to the subscribe button or purchasing some of our new merch. Consider becoming a valued channel member for exclusive access to behind-the-scenes footage, special live streams, and tutorial videos. Until next time, stay in tune and don't hang over.